Royal Challengers Bangalore versus Sunrisers Hyderabad. Can you believe it? First time that these teams are going to meet in IPL 2023, and what a stage to meet. Only 3 more days are remaining for the final playoff races. I mean, 4 days if you count Sunday, but Sunday will be redundant if the result of the RCB versus SRH encounter does not go in favor of Virat Kohli's team. Because after the Punjab Kings versus Delhi Capitals match, the traffic signal that was there from number 2 to number 8 has kind of eased off now. Because now Punjab Kings are all but out after their loss to Delhi Capitals. Because Punjab Kings are going to face Rajasthan Royals in their last league game, only one of those teams are going to get to 14. But now, LSG and CSK's no result that happened earlier in the league stages is now starting to feel a whole lot more problematic for the teams that are below, because GT are the first team to qualify, but CSK and LSG can also join the playoff race now if the result between RCB and SRH goes in their favor. Now, how will that happen? I'll come to that a little later. They squandered a golden chance, and now they will have to win their final league game against Sunrisers Hyderabad. RCB, today's game is going to be a do or die. If they don't win today, they are all but eliminated. RR, KKR, PBKS. Now, unfortunately, these teams with 12 points can only get to 14. And already, if you look at it, 2 teams are on 15. So, that 1 point that they got from the no result, CSK and LSG, it has given them a significant buffer at this point in time. After the game today between Sunrisers Hyderabad and Royal Challengers Bangalore, every team will have played 13 matches. So heading into the games from Friday onwards till Sunday, you are going to see all teams end on 14 matches. But who will be the top 4? That is the crucial situation now. There is plenty at stake in this RCB versus SRH game. SRH are known to play party poopers. And remember, if Delhi could do it against Punjab Kings, SRH have the potential also, because they would want to get off from the bottom of the table. And remember, in the past, even in their previous avatar of Deccan Chargers, SRH have always hurt RCB at crucial times. 2012, RCB just needed a win to get into the final 4 and dump CSK out, but they lost by 9 runs. 2016, SRH beat RCB in the final. Then 2020, they defeated them in the eliminator. 2021, SRH were almost at the bottom of the table, but then they ensured that RCB would not finish in the top 2 after they lost their last league game. In 2022, SRH bundled them out for 68. So, in a way, SRH are the bogey team for Royal Challengers Bangalore. And today the stakes cannot be any higher than what it is, because if RCB lose to SRH, then CSK and LSG have automatically sealed their playoff spot. Because only the teams now, if they lose, every team will have 12 points at the bottom and only one of them can get to 14. So the problem is that if CSK and LSG have to qualify, SRH has to beat RCB. But if RCB win, then everything is at stake on Saturday and Sunday. PBKS loss, because Punjab Kings lost to Delhi Capitals in their last league game, they can also only get to 14. So potentially only RCB and MI can get to 16 points now. Today that might change. If SRH beat RCB, then they can only get to 14 points as well. So RCB have to win today rather than ensure that everything is at stake for them in their final league game, which is against Gujarat Titans. That is not going to be an easy proposition against the defending champions. If RCB win both games, if RCB win against SRH and GT, they are all but through. Because even if Mumbai win, but their net run rate will be a massive problem indeed. Mumbai will have to win by a huge margin of, say, over 50 to 75 runs, or maybe if they are chasing a target of 120, win them in just about 8 to 9 overs to ensure they even surpass RCB on the net run rate factor. But unfortunately, Mumbai's 5-run loss that they had against LSG has really dented them. So if RCB win both games, considering they have a better net run rate, they are all but through. If they win only one, now even here there is a conundrum. If they win only one, then MI has to lose to Sunrisers Hyderabad. So in a way, if your top 4 has to be finalized, Sunrisers Hyderabad have to be the ultimate party poopers. If they beat RCB, if they beat MI, it gives the other teams a great chance. RCB's party could end today if SRH beat them. And remember, SRH are at the bottom, so they would want to ensure they get off the bottom for the second straight year. So it's simple. Win both games, RCB are all but through. But if they lose one game, then Mumbai Indians will have to lose their final league game against Sunrisers Hyderabad. Now, is there any other chance for the teams that are fighting at the bottom of the table to get to the playoffs? Mathematically, very slim. Otherwise, practically, they're out. Punjab Kings had a chance, but they blew it in grand style, and that's why now they can only get to 14. PBKS and RR are playing on Friday, so that is why one of those teams will get to 14, the other's campaign is over. Now, PBKS, RR, KKR, they can get to 14, provided they win their last league game, either of PBKS or RR. What about KKR? KKR's net run rate is woeful, so that's why their chances are the slimmest. Now, how they can make it? Supposing RCB lose 2 games to SRH and GT, they remain on 12 points. Mumbai loses to Sunrisers Hyderabad, they also remain on 14 points. Then KKR, let us begin with KKR. KKR will have to beat LSG by a big margin to overhaul Mumbai Indians' net run rate. So KKR will have a chance then. What about PBKS or RR? PBKS, unfortunately, their net run rate has taken a hit. RR are still positive. So if RR beat PBKS, RCB loses both games, MI loses their last game, and LSG beat KKR, then RR will be that 4th team. PBKS, you have to hope that they absolutely thrash RR in their final game by 100 runs and then ensure LSG beat KKR, RCB lose both games, and Sunrisers Hyderabad beat Mumbai Indians. Then and only then these 3 teams have a chance. But if RCB or MI win their last games, then it's no point. MI, on the other hand, they'll have to hope for their qualification's sake. RCB wins only 1 game. If MI beat SRH, they will go through. So this is at stake here, RCB versus SRH. If SRH win today, Chennai Super Kings and Lucknow Super Giants become the 2nd and the 3rd teams to qualify for the playoffs. Then Mumbai Indians will have to stake a claim for the qualification on Sunday. That is how this table is finally starting to crystallize. And this has happened because Delhi Capitals beat Punjab Kings. Delhi Capitals can spoil the party even for Chennai Super Kings, because if DC manage to beat Chennai Super Kings on Sunday, then RCB, if they win 2, LSG if they win against KKR, and if Mumbai beats Sunrisers Hyderabad, from 2nd they will slip down to 5th. CSK can get eliminated also. So it is a very fine margin. If CSK don't want that, they would be praying that Sunrisers Hyderabad beat RCB today. The party might end even today, or it could end on Sunday, but if RCB conquers both the days, they are one of the title favorites indeed. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.